there was a silly old ant tried to move a rubber tree plant. Well, anyone knows an ant can't move a rubber tree plant, but he's got high hopes. He's got high hopes. Good. Some of you know that song. That song is very old. My grandma taught it to me years ago, and I've been singing it ever since. It's actually helped me through some of my life struggles. Whenever I had a task that seemed impossible to complete, I would sing that song, and my high hopes let me know it was doable. I knew that I could accomplish my goal, no matter how difficult or how painful it was. I believed it was worth the effort, until this past summer. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests, how many people here have heard of the Body Magic bodysuit? This is a garment designed for men and women which instantly reduces your body by 2 sizes. I had never heard of it until I went to a party. There, I sat with other ladies, and I listened to a sales pitch. Afterwards, they all tried on the suit. They all looked very petite in them. They all were petite before they put the suit on. Because I had high hopes of also being petite, I decided to try one on. I took my suit to a very small restroom. Now, during the sales pitch, we were shown how to put it on. You ought to turn it inside out, you roll it down, and you step into the legs. You then roll it up and you shimmy into it. When they showed us that process, it was so cool. In that restroom, it was dumb. The thing did not fit. That's when I realized how the suit reduces your body by 2 sizes. They give you a suit that's already 2 sizes too small. This is the one they gave me. It was like squeezing an elephant through a peephole. I was the elephant, the suit, the peephole. But I was an elephant with high hopes. Still, I needed help if I was going to get this thing past my ankles. I called in one of the associates. That lady took one look at me and admitted she was faced with a very big problem. She told me to sit down on the commode, lean forward, grab the suit on both sides, and yank up. I did this. And after picking me up off the floor, we decided she too needed help. So we called in the second associate. In that tiny restroom, those 2 ladies devised a plan. As I sat and leaned forward, they stood on either side of me. They grabbed the suit and they yanked up. Ouch. Can you say wedgie? Then they stood on my left side. One of them pulled the suit outward while the other one stuffed my belly jelly inside. Out, in, out, in. They moved on to my right side. Out, in, out, in. Well, I now had the suit on, but it wasn't fastened. This is where the real problem began. The suit is designed with 3 rows of hooks going down the front of it. You are to begin wearing it while fastened on the first row. As you lose weight, you move to the second row and eventually to the third. The theory is you will lose so much weight because you can't eat while wearing it that you will need another suit, which will also be 2 sizes too small. When these 2 bright women decided that they would fasten my suit onto the 3rd row of hooks so they could show everyone there the maximum results, and I was their guinea pig. I was told to hold my breath while I was way ahead of them because I had stopped breathing 10 minutes ago. I began to turn colors. Still, they tortured me. Finally, one of other lady says, let's take a 5-minute break. I'm sure the suit will loosen up. So for 5 minutes, I stood in a crowd of women looking like a half-peeled banana on generic steroids. When we returned, that suit was still snugged. Those women, those persistent darlings, they pulled and they tugged and they stuffed until they achieved their goal of fastening that suit. Well, I looked good. I couldn't breathe. My eyes were popping out my head. I was in terrible pain, but I looked good. I even modeled a little black dress, and then I said, this was a mistake. Although we were told the suit was impossible to rip, I managed to rip it and the dress. The suit I bought hangs in my closet as I try to forget my traumatic experience. I try to forget all of the pain I suffered because of my own high hopes. And I try to forget the words to that stupid song, He's Got High Hopes. It wasn't a total disaster though. I learned something. I should stay away from salespeople, bodysuits, and high hopes. Mr. Toastmaster.